Welcome to the fourth level of our test review problems. These ones will be a bit easier and they'll seem similar to the temperature problems we've done before. The first example problem in our notes, what is the distance between 1/4 and -3/4? So we're going to draw a number line, and we're talking about negative and positive numbers again, kind of like we were with temperature. So we know that we're going to need 0, and our negative number will be on the left, so -3/4 will be over here. If here's -1, we have 1, 2, 3. Here will be -3/4. And we're looking at -3/4 and 1/4. So there's positive 1, 1, 2, 3. And here is 1/4. And we are trying to find the distance between 3/4 all the way to 1/4. So just like we did with our temperature problems, we can find the distance. How far is it from -3/4 to 0? Well, that is going to be 3/4. And from 0 to 1/4 is another 1/4. And if we want this whole distance, we're going to add these up. 3/4 plus 1/4 is 4/4, which is equal to 1. We can also count a longer number line. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4/4, which again gets us to this answer. And remember that distance is always positive, so we can cross out our negative answers, and our answer was 1. So the correct answer for the first problem is D. That is the problem from your most recent benchmark test. Let's go ahead and look at the second one. The distance between which numbers is the same as the distance between -3/10 and +1 and 1/10? So again, we can do our number line, but here we have a bunch of numbers down below. So we're going to have to do a few number lines. Let's do one for our original information. We have -3/10 and 1.1. And that's positive. So from from -3/10 to 0 is 3/10. From 0 to 1 and 1/10 is 1 and 1/10. And if we want this whole distance, we want both of these pieces, we're going to add those together. When we're adding decimals, make sure to line up the decimal point. Add like normal. And the distance is 1 4/10. So we need to find an answer that also has the distance of 1 4/10. So we can do some number lines here. From -1.4 to 0, this distance is going to be 1 4/10. So that one seems like our answer. But let's go ahead and double check the other ones. B I'm going to do down below a little bit. -4/10 and 1 2/10. The distance here is 4/10, 1 2/10. We need the whole distance, both pieces, so we're going to add them. And we get 1 6/10. That is not equal to 1 4/10, so we can cross out B. This one, we're just going from 1 to 1 8/10. So our distance is going to be 8/10, which is not equal. 1 9/10 to 4 3/10. Let's go ahead and draw that one. These are both positive numbers. So we have 1 9/10 to 4 3/10. This I'm actually going to break up into a few pieces. That's going to help me find our answer. So I know that from 1 9/10 to 2 is 1/10. Need to add 0.1. From 2 to 4, well, that's 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. And then to get from 4 to 4 3/10 is 3/10. So I need to add all 3 of these pieces up, and we have 2.4. That is not equal to 1.4, so D is not correct, so we can know for a fact that A is the correct answer. Some of these you may be able to do in your head, like we did C, without drawing a number line, but you can always draw the number line to help you. Here are your notes for today, and go ahead and practice the problems on your own.